Hi, I'm Sophie.
And I'm Megan, and we're from the channel Beauty Stuff 7321, and we're going to be doing a natural look with makeup. And I'm Megan, I'm going to be doing it, and Sophie. Okay, the things you're going to be needing, like for all your makeup to get out, you're going to be needing some
Liquid foundation.
You're going to need some blush, and we have this blush that is Clinique. Does it have a number on it? Oh, it's Chestnut Blush, and it's 05, and it looks like that. It's a nice pink, and you can just use any color pink, pretty much. This is Rusted Roses eyeshadow, and we're going to be using the pale pink and just a little bit of this color. It's a little darker, but you're only going to be using a tad. You're also going to need a little lip gloss. We have a mini one because we don't have a big one of this color. This is just, I don't know what color this is because it's so tiny, but it's a really nice pink. It's like a violet. It's really pretty. And then you're obviously going to need like some brushes and stuff for it, and an eyebrow brush. Okay, and for your liquid foundation, you might need a little foundation brush. Okay, first what you're going to do is add a little bit of foundation to your face. And then you're going to rub it in with your foundation brush. And around the nose area, you might want to, it might tickle them in the nose and stuff, but you can just rub it onto their nose because you don't always need your brush. Only for blending it if you need it, but you don't always need it. So you're just gonna rub that in, and I think I need a little bit more on your forehead. Okay, so there's Sophie with your foundation on. Next we're going to be putting the chestnut colored blush, which is a brown/pink, and this is a brand Clinique. And the blush, you want to put it in a few places. You want to put a little bit on the nose area, and there. Put a little bit like around their eye, under it, and mainly on their cheeks, because you want to have it so that they have a nice blush look that is sort of noticeable, because it is a color that should stick out, but oops, I just had some foundation on my finger. Okay. So you're just going to add your blush, and as I was saying, you need to put a little bit on their nose, and you need to put a lot under their eyes and on their cheeks. That's the main point.
The cheekbone.
Yeah. A little bit more. I'm just going to add it with this brush. Okay, so that's her blush. Next, we're going to be adding the eyeshadow. Oopsie. Okay, so we have the darker color and the lighter color, light and dark. And you want to have a light pink, make sure it's like a pink, and you want to have like a purplish, I don't know what kind of color it is, but that kind of color. And you're going to take your brush, and you're going to add mostly the light pink to the main bottom part of your eye, so it makes a nice little look. And you're going to add, most of your eyeshadow is going to be going on to your eye lid. Yes, your eyelid. Couldn't think of that word. Okay, and you're just going to add more, like a lot actually, pretty much. And then you're going to add a little bit of your dark color to each side of your eyelid. Excuse me. Just a little to each side, because you don't want to have too much darkness in there. And you're just going to mix it with either a small brush, which I'm doing first is a small brush, or you can also use your eyeshadow brush, which I'm going to use a little bit of both.
And don't blend in too much unless your eyes will be all muddy and not the color you want it to be.
Yeah. That just fell off, that broke. Okay, so you're just going to blend that good, because if it's going to look wrong if you put too much dark on the side, because then it's going to look really creepy. I've done that before. And you want to kind of make it so it's not faded. You don't want it like to be dark then lighter, lighter, lighter. You want it to be all one tone pretty much. It should be just a tad darker on the side. And you want to try to also, if you might have, like I did, I put a little bit too much on the side here. So I'm just going to take just a little water would work. You can use also like makeup remover or something just to take. Okay, that's good. That's pretty good. It's just I put too much right here. Okay, you can open. Next, you're going to put on, where is it? Your pink. You want a nice pink color for your lips. Okay, everything's good. And if you like to do this, you can outline it with, you just do it darkly around her lip, which I accidentally did down here, her lip. So if you don't like that, make sure that you take that off, because you will look like a clown if you do it halfway. Okay, so we're just going to add a little bit more. And rub them together. Sometimes when your lips sometimes don't show that much over in the corner, so you might want to darken that area. Next you're going to take your eyebrow brush, and you're just going to do the light bristle on your eyebrows, and you want to always go up if you didn't know that, which is probably obvious. You don't need to like learn that or anything. Always up though. And then you want to try to lightly though, because you don't want to hurt yourself, do the rough brush, the plastic one. Oops. And then let's do the light one again, a little bit harder. Okay, so there is the natural look for basically any kind of day, but mostly like when you're just walking around in the park or something, because this isn't something for work, because you obviously would probably want to add something else. Mascara is optional. Oops. Okay. She says she wants mascara. You're gonna use your mascara. And you're just gonna add a little bit.
What kind of mascara is that?
This is Wet n Wild, and it's not waterproof, because you don't want the waterproof kind, because it stays on for a long time, even though you can, but Sophie doesn't like that kind. Open it out more. No, open. Yeah. Your bunch.
I need a blink. Tear my eye.
Okay, open. Okay, open. No, not that. Don't look up. Just like look normal. Look normal. Look up. Okay. Okay, so you're just gonna add your mascara, and there's your total natural look. And there's Sophie in her natural look. Okay, thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. Bye.